Twin stick shooters are some of my favorite experiences, as anybody that's watched this show knows, and we've got a new one to talk about from a company called Vertex Pop. The game is called We Are Doomed, and I kind of wish it was flipped around because Vertex Pop sounds like a great name.
It does, but I am intrigued by the name We Are Doomed. I want to know what this game is about because we are doomed as a society.
Everything
right?
that's alive is doomed, yes.
Right, so I want to see how a game emulates this, and it really does in the sense, in the most abstract form. We are using both sticks here. I played on my Xbox, which I absolutely love for dual stick shooters.
Yep.
And just jumping into this thing, you are thrown into it, and you have enemies all around you, and what you need to do really is just use your right thumbstick to shoot them all down with your steady stream, like your crystal stream of hatred. Maybe that's what it is. It's a virus that we're getting rid of.
Well, you can certainly interpret it any way you want to
Yeah.
because it's very opaque, the whole shapes and creature designs that are on display here.
Sure.
It almost looks like papercraft to me. It looks like some level that you might find hidden in Tearaway or something.
Oh, yeah.
They're flat shapes, and I think this would be a nightmare for anybody that was colorblind.
Definitely.
Because there's so much activity and so much action on screen happening at the same time as any one of these dual stick shooters will provide. It's not Geometry Wars. It's not as good as the latest Geometry Wars in any sense of the imagination. But what this game I think really does well, and I did get hooked on it, is that it really borrows the Robotron hook in a clean, efficient way. The playing area doesn't really change. You're just always on this rectangular space that you're being completely squished into in all of corners. So you've got things like popping up out of the background, and then you've got whole line stream waves. You've got the homing missile types of dudes.
Yeah.
I like the enemies that have this blast fire that crosses across the horizontal plane and then shifts over towards you.
Yes, because you
traps
feel
you in.
like you could kill those guys, but you can't. You gotta kill everyone else around there. So learning these enemies is really interesting as well.
Yes.
And you get introduced to a whole bunch of new ones each way.
And I think because of its clear pull from the Eugene Jarvis classics, there's something simplistic and base about it that's really cool. Like, you're not loaded with power-ups. The scenery doesn't change all that much. It's populated by aliens or creatures or whatever they are, shapes that change. But really, you have this super beam that you can activate every once in a while, which will kill things that would normally not be killable.
Yes,
and
but
gives
collecting enough gems to actually fill up that stream.
Easier said than done.
Oh my goodness, because you feel like you want to collect those gems. Yes, I want to get the stream so bad, but then you get killed and just, it was completely wasted.
It's really not loaded with different types of gameplay modes. You've got a waves mode and you've got an endless mode. The waves mode gives you a bit of a checkpoint every 10 levels, which comes in handy.
Way more fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. But it doesn't go on forever.
No.
It's not the greatest deal, but it's competently made and it's fun and it's a solid addition to your now ever-growing twin stick shooter library,
for
right?
sure. If you love twin stick shooters and just like this attack on you when you play as a gamer, I feel like $10 seems like a lot, I guess, for a game like this when you're used to playing games like this on your mobile device.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to justify the price, but that would be the only negative for this game for me. I really loved it.
Yeah, it is a solid game. What are you going to give We Are Doomed?
It gets a 7.
Gets a 7.5 from me.